My favorite deck is a group hug deck.
A group card deck? What's that?
A group hug is...
Oh, group hug.
Yeah. It's, everyone... It's basically... It gives everybody gas, where it's like, okay, everybody's drawing a lot of cards, everybody's playing a lot of lands, everybody's, doing a lot of stuff. And it basically incentivizes people to keep you alive because you're doing good things for them, and then you try and win at the end of the game by either milling people out or decking them out. Or you have stuff like Lab Maniac, which is you play it and it says if you would draw a card from your library and there's 0 cards in it, you win the game instead. Or like Approach of the Second Sun.
Oh.
Where you cast it and then...
Isn't it like a card where like if you start your deck with over 200 cards, you win the game?
I don't know. You start your turn with over 200 cards.
No, you start the duel with over 200 cards in it. You win the game or something.
And you just win?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Because commander decks are capped at 99. Battle of Wits. Card called Witness Protection. Start turn with 200 cards. Beginning of your upkeep, if you have 200 or more cards in your library, you win the game.
Oh.
How do you get that many cards in your library?
Well, I mean, you can't do that in Commander, but like, I'm pretty sure Magic doesn't have a card limit, right?
Maybe.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh has a hard limit of 60.
Yeah, they had to do that because there was a guy who showed up and he had a big deck and they couldn't shuffle it, right?
Yeah, they were just like...
Do you know about the smelly Yu-Gi-Oh man?
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
No?
How people would get... how Unity and Yugioh friendship...
Oh, yeah, everybody knows about that story.
Of course. It's a classic.
It's a classic. They had to change the rules of the card where it's like, you can...
butthole.
Yeah.
Accept the idea of the handshake.
Yeah, you just have to accept the idea of it. You don't actually have to shake, you know, a sweaty player's hand.
God.
And they even put like a rule, like you have to like bathe before events, otherwise they can disqualify you.
Really? They can disqualify you for your state?
Yeah, and I was like, that's great. Like other card games need to have that rule too.
Does Magic not do that?
No.
Magic banned that guy who would pray in front of people's exposed butt cracks at events.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I know. That's probably because like I've heard stories, I don't know if any of these are true, but I've heard from people that say like when they go to Magic Night, it's a little bit smellier than all the other nights.
In my personal experience, Yu-Gi-Oh has been the stinkiest part of the card shop, but who knows, maybe things could be different.
I mean, it could be Yu-Gi-Oh too. Like I don't actually go out to events.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on your card shop. But Magic does have its very particular funk about it, you know?
Yeah.
But nothing smells as bad as Smash players.
Are Smash players actually like the smelliest?
Yes, for sure. One time, my roommate and I were at a bookstore in San Francisco, and we were looking at the yaoi section.
Of course.
And she like pulls me over to the corner of the store and she's like, I think that guy's a professional Smash player. And I'm like, wow, how can you tell? And she's like, I just think that it is. And I'm like, okay, we should go over there and say something. We should go over there and say something to him. She was like, no, we can't do that. There's no way. And I'm like, why? What's the big deal? Is it because he's looking at the yaoi? But then it turns out it wasn't him.
It was what?
It was not the guy, which is a shame.
Oh. Wait, why did you think it was him then?
I don't know why she thought it was him. Maybe the guy looked like him.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like it's because he smelled bad.
Yeah, she could smell his distinctive stench.
She memorizes people's stench?
Yeah, she knows a lot about smell.
Really?
Yeah.
She memorizes professional Smashes players' smell?
It's not hard. It's so overbearing, so overwhelming.
Mari needs to know. I'm pretty sure she's talking about Mari.
Yeah. Well, I don't have another roommate.
I know.
It's just, it's easier to just say, like, my roommate than when people are like, who's Mari? Who's Mary?
Mari _EN. Well, I rate her all the time. I'm pretty sure most people in chat know her.
That's true. They know of her.
Yeah, they should know of her. Every time I go over, she's like, oh god, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh. Her first ever DM to me was just the word.
I believe it. Her first ever, whatchamacallit, I messaged her first. She was very just professional.
I'm Puma.
Yeah, she's very sweet.
Yeah.
But so we had like kind of built up a rapport before that though, because so I was collabing with someone who she knows very well, and she would come into my chat and she'd be like, "When are we playing Mario Party?"
Buddha?
And I'm like, "I don't know, like Wednesday." And she's like, "Okay, Wednesday." and then that was how the beautiful friendship started.
Really? I thought you guys were like just IRL friends and then became streamers later.
Nah, we met via streaming.
Oh my god. Would you guys
then
like live
we
in the same
were-
state or something?
No.
You guys just became that good of friends where you just like moved in
Yes.
together?
Yes. I know, it's crazy, right?
Does that happen?
It did. I wouldn't advise people to expect it to happen, but realistically speaking, what we did is insane and crazy. You shouldn't do it, but it worked out for us.
I'm surprised both of you just like went along with it.
We're very easygoing people. Living with her is very easy, very nice. You know, I've heard that like some people are like, oh, someone could be your best friend, but when you live with them, they'll drive you crazy. But that doesn't. We both tend to keep to ourselves. I guess it's just like one of those once in a lifetime type things, you know.
Maybe you guys are just both good roommates.
That's true. We keep to ourselves. I do cooking. She does cleaning. I keep the kitchen clean. I do the dishes, all that sort of stuff. She like, you know, sweeps and wipes stuff down, etc.
You guys like split chores?
Yeah, it just kind of works itself out, you know. Like we'll just do stuff when it needs to be done, and we've never had to have that talk like, I need you to stop leaving your dirty underpants on the floor or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like we had a friend come over and stay with us for like 5 days, and them staying there, like both of us just felt it where we were like, we can't live with this person. This is the worst experience we've ever had.
What did they do?
Just like something about the energy, like they would always complain. They'd be like, "Ugh, I'm hungry. You
Oh
guys
my
don't
God.
wake up until 2 p.m. I'm hungry." And like we're just like so reasonable. We're the weird ones, right?
Yeah.
Like, our weirdness is just compatible, I guess.
Oh, I guess you guys do have a similar vibe.
Yeah, we're equal but opposites. You know, she can't poop, I can't stop pooping. She's
Usually
short,
the sign
I'm
of you
tall.
can't stop pooping is like you're just like healthy.
Yeah, exactly. She's short, I'm tall. I've got big boobies, she's got small boobies.
Uh-huh.
Equal but opposites. She always tries to talk to strangers on the street, and it really gives me anxiety because I don't like talking to anyone, you know? And she's like some random person will come up to her on the street and be like, "Hello, would you like to have a conversation?" And she's like, "Yeah, hell yeah, I do." But it's like, no, please. I just want to go to the bookstore.
Oh yeah. She whatchamacallit talks about how she loves taking Ubers so she could just talk to the driver.
Just lie about being Canadian.
Yeah, and be like, I'm from Alberta. And it's like, oh, I am too.
Wow, I'm from Alberta too. What part of Alberta? And she's like,
Like, what did she say? I don't remember at the end of that story.
She got caught in it, and then it was just an awkward silence for the rest of the trip, which is the funniest thing. God, they're so cute. What the fuck?
That's so funny. Oh, the Lyralist cards?
Ah,
Yeah, they're all girls in like bird costumes.
I like that.
And they're
That's
really
the
good, too.
Harpies. Harpy's feather duster.
Oh yeah, they're kind of like harpies, except like they look less
More
monster-like.
kawaii. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like cuter harpies.
Less fucked up and evil, you know?
Yeah. Where all the other harpy cards all like are censored because they're like too revealing in outfits and
They
stuff.
got the tits and they're angry.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing scarier than a woman who knows.
Who knows what?
There's nothing scarier than a woman who knows.
Who knows what?
Just knows, you know?
I don't know. Knows what?
Just knows. Does he know?
Did a woman who is that just like another one of your things where you just make it up?
No.
What do they know then? Like what is
Women-
what's the implication?
The implication is sex.
I don't
Women
get
who
it.
know are scary. You know? A woman who knows, you know?
Who knows about sex?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
They know. You know?
No, I don't get it.
You gotta know.
Someone in chat, explain this to me. I'm sure some of you guys get this.
Haven't you watched King of the Hill?
Yeah, I've watched like almost every episode.
Well, in one of the first seasons, the one where Peggy has to teach the sex ed class, Dale says there's nothing more terrifying than a woman who knows. Because Peggy's reading all the sex books.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess.
If a woman knows what sex is, it means she isn't godly and must be avoided.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, personally, I don't really care for femoids in general, so I
I saw your reply to Mari.
Personally, I can't stand women.
Personally, you can't stand the femoids? Oh my goodness
can't.
gracious.
I hate them. I gotta create my r/incel Reddit account.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's what it means.
Oh.
The nose knows. Do you ever see Snow Dogs?
No.
Okay, it's not good.
What's that?
It's a bad movie.
Never heard of it.
What's the worst movie you ever saw?
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't like have the attention span to just like sit there for 2 hours.
I like going to the movie theater.
Oh yeah, going to the movies is fun. Like there's a dichotomy. Like the whole atmosphere of going to a movie is fun, but like I don't go very often. I don't go outside.
Mary and I go like all the time.
If I had a good friend, I'd go all the time too.
That's true. You don't have a friend?
Well, I used to have a friend I used to go to movies with.
Oh, what happened to them?
They passed away 6 months ago.
Oh no. That's so sad.
Yeah, but anyways, related to that, because like you were saying like a woman who knows, right?
Yeah, women who know.
Women who knows about that kind of thing. Well, my friend, my late friend, she was one of those kinds of people who really enjoyed the men.
She knew.
She knew. She knew very well. She loved that stuff, and I loved that for her. She was enjoying life.
Yeah.
So I never had like any problems with that at all.
Exactly. Women who know are powerful.
Yeah, she was just enjoying life. She knew what she liked, and she wasn't going to be shamed for liking it.
That's so beautiful. I like that. I like that in a woman. I like a strong, rambunctious.
Yeah, so do I. That's why I really like
why
Miwa.
Mary and I are such good friends.
Is Mari like that?
Well, she's got a commanding presence.
Oh, she does have a command. Yeah, it's like the same vibe. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why I like Mari.
Yeah, she knows herself. It's so funny when she'll talk about like everyone in the chat's like, this is stupid, I don't care. Like whenever she tries to talk about like makeup and hair and like sunscreen and shit, and
oh
like,
yeah,
shut up.
She'll just like double down if they tell her no.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny.
She's just too good.
Yeah, but yeah, they got those movie theaters with like the reclining seats.
Oh yeah, I went to one of those with my friend before. We went to it and went to the movie theaters, and they're like, "Oh, so you guys want a couple seat?"
Yeah.
And we're like, "No,
No thanks.
no thanks." They gave us one anyway, and it was like really nice
Mary
reclining
and I
chair.
would definitely say yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we would like a couple seat.
Well, it's different because you guys are both girls, though.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. It's cute to be. It's cute. It's in vogue to be a lesbian couple these days.
Exactly. That's cool. For us, they just think we're going on a date, and it's like, no.
Yeah. It's like, no thanks.
No, thank you. We're just bros.
We're just friends, okay? It's not weird.
Yeah.
It is hard though. It's hard to have, you know, particularly in the VTubing space, because VTubing is inspired a lot by idol culture. It's hard
Yeah.
to have that kind of. It's hard to have close friendships with male content creators because there's always gonna be some freaking guy who's like, are they dating? Are they dating?
Oh my god.
They talk to each other, so that means that they must be in a relationship.
You have no idea. Like, all of my friends are like female VTubers.
Of course. 'Cause
Every time I
most
have one on
VTubers are
stream,
female.
well, I mean, I have male friends too, but
That's true.
Like-
I have at least 3 male friends.
I have at least. Well, actually, I don't have any male friends, but I have male colleagues. You know?
Oh yeah, like me. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, anyways, every time I have on one of the female colleagues, fellow VTubers or streamers and stuff, chat will be like, "Are you guys going out?"
Yes, of course.
Every single time.
Are they going?
They're like,
They
"Oh,
don't
you have
say
another
that.
one? You added another one to your harem?" I was like, dudes, no. You know, first of all, I'm a wizard, so I don't want to lose my powers.
Exactly. You don't want to lose your MP. Every time you bust a nut, you lose one mana point.
Wait, do you know about like, you know, the wizard? How do you?
Oh, God, yes. But at 40, you turn into a warlock.
Yeah.
You class up, you job up like it's Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah. So chat knows this, and yet they still jump to conclusions every time.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You're a vol-cel. You're voluntarily celibate.
No, I've tried very hard. It's just I'm very unsuccessful.
Oh, okay. So you're an incel then?
I'm not an incel.
But you're saying that you've tried to have sex, but it hasn't happened.
No. Incel has changed meaning over time. It doesn't mean that anymore.
Right. Incel means that you hate women.
Yeah, incel means that you hate women. So I'm
Incel
not an
means-
incel.
Okay. It just means that, you the new WoW expansion is sex.
No. It's more like the last time I asked a girl out, she said no. And not only no, I can't ever see myself being in a relationship with you.
Oh, no.
And I was like, okay, fair enough.
That's so sad. That's okay, though. You know what, though? Same, Oofy.
Yeah.
It's split up.
Wait, did you say same with you?
Yeah.
You've had the same experience?
Yes.
Wait, what happened?
I wanted to go out with someone, and they said, sorry, nothing. Sorry, no.
Just sorry, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry, nothing. Sorry, I don't see you in that way. I could never see myself having a relationship with you.
Oh my god, samesies.
Samesies. Don't stop trying.
I haven't stopped trying. I can
Why
assure
would you
you.
stop trying?
Wait, what?
I don't get. Not you, but like, why would an individual stop trying? Right?
I mean, some people like they get rejected once and they're like, oh, no one's ever gonna love me, so I'm just
That
gonna.
means that they're not fit to breed. Okay. It means that
Oh my
they're not
God.
fit to carry on their genetic material.
Yeah, so like, you know, just giving up and stuff.
Yeah, I talked to my therapist, and she said that the best way to. So she told me this anecdote about this guy who was in prison for 10 years, and he was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get my life back on track. What's going on? How am I gonna like reintegrate myself into life? How am I gonna learn what I need to learn? And so the person told him, get into and exit 10 romantic relationships, and then you'll have it all figured out.
Wait, why? I don't get it.
Well, because like, when you think about the context of a relationship, I feel like a lot of people are trying to find like, oh, I want to be with someone that I'm going to be with for forever. And
Oh.
it's normal to want that, but also the end of a relationship, and like it's important in the process of dating to like figure out like, oh, this doesn't work for me, you know?
Uh-huh.
Right? Where it's like you learn almost as much from a relationship ending as you do like from the process of the whole thing, you know?
I'd assume so. I've never been in a relationship.
Really?
Yeah. I remember one time I was really close when I was 16 years old.
You were really close.
There was this girl, we were talking, we had a great time, we went on a date to like an arcade. We had an amazing time, we had work together the next day, we had the same shift, and she was just like really rude to me.
Oh no.
And so I just like stood up for myself, because like obviously I'm not going to let her just walk all over me, and she flipped out. Then I stood up for myself, and she left.
Right thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? She was probably not a very nice lady anyways, and I hope that
No, she was really hot. She was like, she had big boobs. She was goth.
Oh my god!
It was-
breasted?
She was a
Well,
big-breasted
shit, dude,
goth girl.
You should have let her walk all over you. What the heck?
I can't. I always,
If
I'm
my
very
chat
stubborn.
Is anything to go by, there's at least 400 men who want a big-breasted goth anime woman to treat them like
Yeah,
garbage.
so she was a big-breasted a big-breasted goth girl.
Yeah.
And she flipped out that I stood up for myself because she was being mean for no reason, and she literally just left, and they fired her, and we never saw her again. Like, we were working with a third person, and she was like, why is she being so mean to you?
Wow.
Because she was, like, surprised, too.
Yeah, that's weird.
It was so weird. I was like, we literally had, like, a great time the night before.
Like, what was she saying? Was she, like, just being, like, condescending, or, like...
I think we were working, like, in the pizza kitchen together.
Oh, nice.
And
I
we were
love
like
pizza.
making pizzas, and she would tell me like I was doing everything wrong, or like I had to do it like this way, and I was like, I'm not doing it wrong. And she's
Yeah.
like, what do you mean?
I cook
You're
the
literally an
pizza.
idiot. What do you mean? And I was like, I'm not. You're crazy. What are you doing? Why are you saying all these mean things?
You gotta stand your ground, like in those states where you can kill people.
Yeah, I live in one of those states.
Yeah, dude. Poggers.
Yeah, I remember one time a guy just like walked in like
She
a
found out DuelLogs plays Horde and she plays Alliance. Rip Bozo.
yeah. It was just like she went crazy for no reason, and then I never saw her again, and I was like, so if I had just took it, yes.
Yeah. I will tell you something, though. Women are insane. Like, just straight up, dude.
I think maybe she was playing some game or something, and I just failed.
Honestly, could be. Who can say?
But I have
right?
no idea, like, what game is there where you're just incredibly rude to someone for no reason?
I like being tsundere, maybe.
Especially after flirting with them all night the previous day.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe she was just like mentally unwell. Who can say? Yeah, League of Legends. Your Honor, League of Legends. Death.
Yeah, I have no idea. There was another time where I thought I totally had an in. It was like this other girl at my job. We worked together for the first time ever, and we got to talking, and then she would go out of her way to talk to me at my station. And I was like, oh, totally got it in. And one day we were talking, and I was like, I like red hair. And she dyed her hair red like the next week. And I was like, that's a sign, right? And she goes out of her way to talk to me all the time. She dyed her hair red when I said I like red hair. So I asked her out, and she said, yeah. We went to a movie, and she didn't seem super interested in the conversation and was just kind of bored the whole time. And so I talked about Game of Thrones for 8 hours. I think I told you about the...
You talked about Game of Thrones for 8 hours. And she was like, let's go back to your place. And then,
Yeah, like after the movie was over, I was like, this is kind of boring. So I was asked her, like, so what do you want to do next? She's like, oh, we can go back to your place. And I was like, okay, I guess.
You kept on, you doubled down in the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so we went back to my place. I put on another movie, and I just talked about Game of Thrones the whole time.
God, that's awesome.
And then after the movie was done, she's like, can you take me home? I was like, yeah, of course.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing where it's like, you think that you know what someone means, and then you don't.
I didn't realize until, like, after I was telling the story on stream, they're like, you know why she wanted to go back to your place, right? And I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
no.
because she wanted to gauge how clean your apartment was to see if she could trick you into cleaning hers.
Exactly. Everybody was saying,
women.
everybody else was telling me, is like, oh, she totally wanted, you know,
Yeah.
the other thing. And I was like, no, there's no
What are
way.
you talking about? There's no way.
There's no way. You guys are
Sex
crazy.
is pretty cringe, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was not even on the radar of something I would think about at the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like one date too. I mean, come on.
I know, that's crazy. Anyway, she was also a big-breasted goth girl, so like that
Oh,
was
man.
unfortunate.
So yeah, it's unfortunate that she wasn't the one. Goofy.
I know.
That's so
It was
sad.
like, you know, like your model,
She
your
wanted to see
VTuber
the
model,
Snorlax. Yeah.
kind of like that actually.
Sam. She's big Bruce.
She, yeah, really big. Like, oh
Have
my
you
god.
seen my new? Have you seen my new outfit concept? My new outfit.
No?
thing?
Did you post
Would
about
you
it somewhere?
like to? I did on Twitter, but I will just send it to you again.
I didn't see it.
I like it. It's still got big boobies, so don't worry.
Oh, I want to see it.
Who doesn't like big-breasted women?
Actually, yeah, your model reminds me a lot of her because she had red hair at the time too.
Yeah, that is true. I am a red-haired, big-breasted woman.
Yeah, but you're not a goth though.
Hold on. That is true. I don't know. I can get into the goth aesthetic. I like soft aesthetic stuff.
Yeah, but you're not goth. You're too happy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm cottagecore or whatever, right?
Wait, cottagecore? What's that?
Cottagecore is like, so a lot of like fashion is based off of like Japanese alt fashion stuff, and cottagecore is one of those. Cottagecore is basically just kind of like stuff that would be like in a cottage, right?
In a cottage? What
Why
kind of
can't
cottage?
Like a cottage in like a village, like in the English Highlands. You know?
Oh, you mean like from like a Usagi drop? No, not Usagi drop. The Order's a Rabbit. Have you seen that anime?
Maybe. Can you describe it to me?
It's like these girls who just like serve coffee, and there's like a rabbit who's with them. And
I think that sounds right. Okay, here we go. This is the final
Victorian
sketch
stuff?
for this is the line art and everything done for the model. It's being rigged right now.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I like the big boots.
Oh, is your character like an elf?
Yeah,
Wait,
like
what?
might as well be, right?
Is it not?
It doesn't matter.
There's like the big ears.
So I'm an alien.
Oh,
I'm an alien.
what kind of alien?
Just like the one that's around, you know.
What's your lore?
My lore is that I am an alien and I hang out in Area 51 and I smoke weed and I eat their lunches out of the fridge.
Excellent.
It's good lore, isn't it?
Excellent lore.
Thank you.
I appreciate it as a moon spider.
Oh yeah, Pog. Does that have any relation to like the sloth moon aliens from Neopets?
What are those? I've never heard of those before.
You never played Neopets?
No.
Well, there's like this guy who lives on the moon in Neopets, and his name is Sloth, and he's like a big green guy with like a black and red cloak, and he's got red eyes, and he's like an evil guy.
I've never heard of that.
Wow.
Also, someone redeemed a highlighted message just to make... Ain't you 30? Isn't that too old for a goth girl? Shut up. It's a joke.
Yeah, huh? What's
It's a
wrong
joke.
with being 30?
Yeah, what's wrong with being 30 and having wizard power?
30 is the new 20. And being a wizard is awesome. Do you know about Christmas cakes?
Yeah. Oh, that's like the female version of it.
Yeah, if you're after 20, if you're 26 or older, then you're a Christmas cake.
Yeah, Christmas cake. Nobody wants you.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's so stupid, though.
I know. It's a weird Japanese thing.
Because it's not true at all.
I've seen enough hentai to know that Japan has some weird ideas about
Oh my
women
god.
in general. There's a wizard in my chat. His name is Lamango, and he's a wizard because his high school girlfriend stabbed him and got sent to prison when he was like 18 years old, and he's never tried since, and he likes the Muppets, and
Wait, so you're saying he had a girlfriend?
yeah, he had a girlfriend.
He's already more successful than I am.
You never had a girlfriend?
No.
That's crazy.
And I was trying all the time. I just failed every single time. Oh, I remember once when I was in 3rd grade. Which reminded me of that for some
Oh,
reason.
nice. Did you have a 3rd grade girlfriend?
No. When I was in 3rd grade, I had a huge crush on this girl named Ashley.
Uh-huh.
So I would always try to get her attention every day at recess. You know, and play around her and stuff. And I think I succeeded. And one day we were sitting down in lunch, and I sat next to her, and there was this other guy to her other side whose name was Bobby, and he was like trying to make jokes, trying to like flirt with her and stuff.
Oh my god.
And he was like making everybody laugh, and she turns to me in the middle of lunch and whispers in my ear. She's like, you know, I like you way better than Bobby.
Oh my goodness. Listen in.
And I was like, I didn't know what to make of that.
Yeah.
So I avoided her for the rest of the year and never talked to her again.
Oh my god! But you liked her!
I did. I liked her a lot.
Oh my god! That sounds like something I would do, though. just like, I don't know how to process this.
Yeah, I was just like freaked out, and I was like,
Okay.
okay, never mind. I guess I'm never talking to her ever again.
I'm gonna go play my Game Boy.
I just assumed that was the correct option for some reason. Like, the thing is, it wasn't like I was shy or anything too, because like when I was young, like in those ages, I was like constantly getting into fights. I had like a million friends. It's like I was very outgoing and very like fearless. So the fact that I just completely shut down from that was just like baffling. I don't even know why the fuck I did that. That was crazy.
It's hard. Relating to other people is hard. Why do you think I'm an alien? It's because they don't know how humans work.
That's why I'm a alien spider too.
Oh my goodness, yeah, because I remember, so when I was in college, I had to fill out, like, for one of those professors who I was really close with, a very cool person, they had us fill out, like, a thing to, like, get to know us better, and it was like, what's something that you, like, just tell me something that you're feeling right now, and I'm like, I feel like I'm an alien because I don't know how people work.
Yeah.
And so that kind of grew into the VTuber concept. I've never been too married to it, but
Oh.
I don't know, because
Didn't you say you had
original.
the artistic?
Yeah, I've got artism. Probably. That's probably the reason why I'm so like that. But the thing is that I do know a lot about people. It's just I can't justify it myself. And I'll talk about it with my roommate, and she'll just be like, well, that's just the way that people are. And I'm like, but why do they have to be that way?
Why are they assholes for no reason?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why can't people just be nice?
I know, right?
Why can't
Like,
people just be...
After a night of
Nice.
flirting, and then they're just super mean for no reason the next day.
Yeah, I know! That doesn't make any sense!
I was baffled too, and I was like, what the f? This is just crazy.
I know. God. Because, like, and I know that there are people who are just like that. I'm gonna, like, there's, like, so many crazy, malignant people. I know that my sister has been having to go through some hard relationship stuff where she's in a relationship with someone, and they're, like, one of those people that's, like, addicted to the feeling when you first start to like someone, like, that really intense infatuation feeling, so... She's been, like, flirting with other people while she's in a relationship with my sister and a bunch of other stuff. So, like, there's just, like, fucked up. People are just, like, so fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, most people are pretty nice, though.
Yeah, most people are nice, but...
But there are
My
some people who are not
philosophy-
nice. That's true, too.
Yeah. My philosophy about it is that there are plenty of people who are nice. But just because someone is nice and a good person doesn't mean that you have to like them.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, for me, I kind of preferred if the people I interact with are a little bit not as nice.
Yeah, like they got a little bit of that tinge of
Yeah, a little bit of spice.
honesty. Yeah,
Because if
exactly.
someone is, well, not really honestly, just like a little bit of, well,
a
spice.
little bit of something. Wacky.
Because the thing is, like, if someone is too nice, they're just kind of boring.
Honestly, so true, Becky. Like
Just-
I have dated guys in the past, and it was like that. And I was like,
Yeah, they're like too nice, and it's like,
it's like, come on, can't you be something else? Can't you be something?
it's so hard to find someone who's like nice and also interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, I know it can happen. Like, which we call it. I know some people like that. They're super nice, and they're also like charismatic and interesting.
Yeah, exactly. They know.
But it's
they
so
know.
fucking rare.
They're people that know, you know.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know what that means still.
I mean, I feel like that everyone has their own way of being nice, right? Where it's like, even if your idea of
My
being
idea is
nice
correct.
isn't their idea of being nice, then they're doing what they think is nice, right? Like a cultural boundary, like how everyone thinks that French people are super rude, but it's just like a cultural thing where they don't put on airs about like.
I thought that was just a joke.
No, it's real. I've been.
Really?
But the reason why is because in America, like, there's like that culture of service where it's like, I love to serve you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you go to like Chick-fil-A or whatever.
Oh, that's so weird.
but in France they do not have that, like, even a little bit. Like, everyone is just like, I don't want to. They're like, they feel the way that you should feel when you're working at McDonald's, which is like, wish I was dead.
Yeah.
I want to die. I want to die.
Oh my goodness. That's great.
Nice guys finish last. I mean,
Nice guys
don't-
finish
so-
last. It's not that.
that's not true. I think that
Here's the thing: if
think
you're
that-
really good looking and nice, you're gonna get places.
I mean, like, but like there are so many people who are just pretty faces who, like, I could never be with someone who's just like stupid but really attractive, you know? Yeah.
I am not picky.